Happy Monday, everyone. Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sonia, and this is where I share my die-cast cars, mostly Hot Wheels and occasionally other brands. Like on Monday, I do Matchbox Mondays, but I also sometimes do Mopar Mondays. So let's jump right into it. I was in my collection looking for some stuff a few days ago, and I ran across this set. It's Mopar. It's a Mopar set. If I recall correctly, it came out maybe last year, early last year. Somebody can feel free to correct me on that. So the number one in the series is a 68 Dodge Dart, which we've seen a few Darts this year. Notably the collector's edition, the mail-in car. That was a pretty cool Dodge Dart. I haven't opened these, and I'm not sure that I will. So I'm just going to show you carded. This is going to be a short one today. It's so pretty out. I'm wanting to go out and maybe do a little bit of trimming and, blow the acorns off the driveway. Next up is the 71 Dodge Challenger. And I do, even though it's red, white, and blue kind of theme, I do like the livery on these guys. I think... overall, they look good. I didn't show you the front of that. Number 3, the Dodge Challenger drift car. You can see why it would be a drift car. And let me turn on an extra light and see what we can do about that glare. Uh-oh. Why did I want to turn on? Oh, there we go. Number 4 is the 15 Dodge Charger SRT, and then this one's gray, which is kind of interesting. It's the only, it's gray. It's got some black accents on it. You can see the stripes, blacked out tires, black base. And then number 5 is the Viper SRT ACR. I don't know what ACR stands for. Somebody can Google it, put it down there. So this one has that red, white, and blue look to it as well. So I'm going to show you what they all look like. And there wasn't a chase to this. I think, the chases really kind of started this year, mostly. So it's a good looking set. It reminds me a little bit of the Stars and Stripe sets that come out, in the summer around June, July, except they're not so obviously patriotic. The Stars and Stripes, they literally have stars and stripes on them often. So it kind of reminds me of that, but I thought that was worth picking up. And a little bit of news. They're already talking about the 2025 stuff that's coming out. And guys, I'm still just trying to survive 2024. Reminder, the Ford Escort mail-in. The deadline to purchase your $20 worth of cars from Kroger or Fred Meyer. Is it Fred Meyer? Or there's Kroger brands, Kroger chain. They own so many different stores. In the U.S., that there should be something that you can buy from that's near you to do this mail-in. Like I said, the deadline for that is the 16th. It is the Ford Escort. I'm probably only going to get one of these. I did get 2 of the Darts because I really like that car. I had a Dodge Dart, 4-door, when I was in college. I've talked about this before. It was an old lady car. It was burgundy. Burgundy interior, burgundy carpet, burgundy paint. But it was a nice car and didn't have a lot of miles on it either. Anyway, has anybody seen the Japan Historics set in their Walmarts, wherever you might be? The chase is the 64 Prince Skyline GT. It is number 0 of 5. I'll put a picture up. And I just feel like my Walmart is so far behind on putting things out. I guess they just, school and now Halloween, and that's all they can seem to think about. But I will say that I was in there a few weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and there were a ton of people putting stuff up, boxes, people everywhere. So I guess what they're doing is if they really don't find enough people, to really restock, they just either get a temporary service, they hire crews, and they come in and stock all this stuff. I haven't been in there since. I probably should be, but it's, Walmart. I'm actually going to try to get in there this week, see what they got. Thursday, Elite 64 Mod Shop. It's the 94 Land Rover Discovery. It is $30 plus shipping and tax. I think it's worth it. You will remember that they did the Tacoma, and I did a video on that. The one I have open is in the other room with my Elite 64s. But then it's comes in this package. It has all these parts to it. So this Land Rover Discovery is like that as well. So I'm kind of, this whole Elite 64 thing, I'm just, I just feel like it's hit or miss. I know that one designer inherited the series from another designer that retired or something like that. But I just wish that they had a little more direction when it comes to this series. They're usually $20. Of course, this one's the Mod Shop version is $30 because of all that. Because there's just a little bit of everything in there. It's almost like, well, we've got this cool, casting, and so-and-so really likes it, and it's kind of their little pet project. So let's just take these oddball things and throw them into this series called Elite 64. Now, they talk about how these might be a little larger in scale, more correct in scale. They have more parts that they can customize and play with. And I just really feel like it's kind of hit or miss. I think it could have been really successful had they put a little bit more thought in it. Because the Elite 64 Mod Shop, I didn't know what to think about this when it came out a month or so ago, a couple of months ago, I don't remember. And I thought, is this just a one-time curveball? But here we are with the Land Rover Discovery. So if you're going to do it again, then why not have this as a series? And maybe something that only comes out like every 90 days or something like that. And it would be literally the Mod Shop. It would only be Mod Shop stuff. Because I think there's a disconnect between collectors and what they're doing with the series. Because I think there's a group of folks that would like something like this, especially people that are into dioramas, because you can do all sorts of things, accessorize this truck. And then for the other Elite 64, maybe people are just into the ones, because not all of them have opening parts. A lot of them, the hood comes off, or the back of the, it's a rear mounted engine, so the hood comes, the cover comes off of that or whatever. I don't know. I wish I could talk to somebody at Mattel about that. Because it bothers me. Anywho, there's that. And I talked about this last week. The Vintage Race Team boxed set. I'm pretty excited about this. I do like the vintage racing series. This has a Toyota Stout drift truck. It's pretty cool looking. A Citroen H van. Put pictures. But what's so cool about this set is the Moon Eyes Classic Hydroplane picture and the Moon Eyes Speedways transporter. I'm really looking forward to that because I'm going to open that puppy and I'm going to put those Moon Eyes guys in there with my Moon Eyes collection, which does not have a location yet, but I have a tote. Granted, it's a smaller tote, but I have a tote full of Moon Eyes and yellow vehicles and little figures that look like me. And you know, yellow is my favorite color. So I have a couple of figures that look like me to go with the collection. All right. So congratulations to the winners. Well, Charles Isaac put his back in the pot. I'm going to put it in the 1,000 subscriber pot. And Solo Hunter won the Porsche 911 from the Gran Turismo series. And I've got some other cool stuff, but this is what Charles Isaac said he already had a couple of these. So it's back in the pot. I'm not sure how many subscribers I have just yet. Go watch my live video from last night where I did the drawing, showed a whole lot of stuff, including some Pink Party RLC cars. One of these days, like I said, I will learn how to link in the video. I just finished cutting the grass a couple of days ago for the last time. Well, Sunday, actually, yesterday. So now I'm just kind of down to maintenance and getting caught up. I'm going to be listing more cars. And of course, as I've mentioned before, my YouTube subscribers will get first notification on the new stuff that I load into the store before I put it on Instagram. And so I'm just going to be working on my channels and taking some pictures. It's absolutely gorgeous outside. Oh, it's going to be pretty tomorrow too. I'm going to try to clean up my lawnmower a little bit, do some videos. I didn't get a chance to do it over the summer, and some other stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I know I always say that. And I'm not sure what I'm going to be showing you on Thursday. I have no clue. I may not even do a Thursday video. I'll just have a really good Sunday video. But meanwhile, have a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.